Marks in the 17, pacing the field. We'll be ready to go at the cone. 8 laps for the Advanced Auto Parts Crate Late Models. The green is waving, and we are racing. Larry Marks on the outside of the front row takes the lead. Side by side for second, Tim Fulmer in the 7C and Ray Brown in the 43. Fulmer has the second spot through 3, and Brown trying to come underneath him off of 4. The Frankfurt Flyer nosing into second. Fourth is Cal Lucan, only the second night he's been in the race car. Mike Cecere in the 35 underneath Cal in the battle for fourth down the backstretch. Mike Cecere moving the Les Check Automotive 35 into fourth. Now Laura Lucan, hits brother Cal. Talking about that one over the dinner table this week. Larry Marks your leader, but not by much. Tim Fulmer trying to pull alongside on the back straightaway. Marks up high, Fulmer down low. Still Larry Marks your leader, Tim Fulmer second, Ray Brown third, Mike Cecere is fourth. Laura Lucan fifth, Kyle Lucan sixth, Kirk Young is seventh, and Brian Hoffman in the 57. Larry's Auto, Poste Trucking 17. Trying to hold off the Pips Diner Corner Table Lounge 7C. And now Ray Brown right there again in the 43. A little bit of contact between the 7C and the 43. They race into turn 1. Still close out there. This year in fourth. Laura Lucan still fifth. Kyle Lucan is sixth. We're past halfway. 3 more laps to go. 3 to go. Whoa, Brown up on the wall, back down and trying to go left. Caution is out. Bring the field back to speed. The green is out as they head into 1. Fulmer on the outside will take the lead. And now Mike Cecere in a 35 gathers up Larry Marks. They're wheel-to-wheel for second. Kyle Lucan is fourth. Sister Laura is fifth. Cecere makes the pass for second. One more lap to go. 1 lap remaining. Tim Fulmer, first year of the limited late models or crate late models, moving out of the pure stock class. The Pips Diner Corner Table Lounge 7C will pick up the win. Mike Cecere second, Larry Marks third, Kyle Lucan fourth, Laura Lucan fifth, Kirk Young and Brian Hoffman are next. Jason Ryder's second week in the 76. Green is out. Bobby Castlevetter had the lead. Jason Ryder now has the lead as they exit turn 2. Pete Reck in the 9 moves to second. Pittsburgh Pete Laurie is third, challenging Reck for second in turn 4. The Specialty Turbine Advanced Auto Parts Heidler Equipment 76 of Jason Ryder, which is a crate motor, is your leader. Pete Laurie moves quickly to second. Pete Reck in the 9 third. Castlevetter fourth. Nick Duratz in the 80 is fifth. Had youth in the last race. We've got youth in this race as well. Jason Ryder, your leader, 18 years of age. One of the second night he's ever been in a race car. Continues to show the way. Pete Laurie digging on the inside. His second. Pete Reck by himself. Nick Duratz now fourth in the 80. Bobby Castlevetter, the 27C, is fifth. Wesley Wheeler trying to pass Castlevetter and does in turn 4. Pete Laurie trying to close in on the leader. Jason Ryder. 3 laps to go, 3 to go. Laurie now within 2 car lengths. Pete's got it rolling on the outside. Mark Moats Jr. motor problems in the 15. White flag, 1 lap to go. Laurie trying to take the lead here in the final lap. Still Ryder, Pete Laurie closing in down the back straightaway. Laurie takes the top spot into 3. Can he hold it? The Imperial Tired Automotive 11 will get her done on the outside. Pittsburgh Pete picks up the win. Jason Ryder's second. Pete Reck in the Glick Fire Equipment 9 is third. Nick Duratz in the 84th, and Wesley Wheeler has a top 5 run in car 02. Having a problem. Let's go racing. 10 laps for the late models. Green is out. Lou Bradish, the Chester Charger, takes the lead. Keith Rodriguez with a problem at the start in car 29. Miley to the inside. Bradish to the outside. As Bradish in front as they race off into 3. The H&F Trucking, Bill Kell Racing Engines 09. The Calusi Chevy Brockers Machine 99. Then it's the Yingling 76 of Wade and the Chem Oil 2J of Mike Johnson. Johnson to third. Brandon Burgoon of the 17 tried to hold off Rich Appolito for fifth. Two laps in the books. Mike Johnson in the 2J tried to close on Ben Miley for second. Wade still fourth. Burgoon is fifth, and Appolito sixth. Into the pits, the 29 of Keith Rodriguez. Never sounded like it was hitting on all 8 cylinders out there. Keith Rodriguez in car 29, pitting. 4 laps down. Halfway for Lou Bradish. Ben Miley, brand new race car, running second. Mike Johnson third, Dave Wade fourth. Then Brandon Burgoon and Rich Appolito. Less than 3 to go. 2.5 laps remaining for Lou Bradish. His lead stays about the same, equal distance between the first 3 cars. Back a bit to Dave Wade and Brandon Burgoon and Rich Appolito. No change in the lineup. Lap number 9 in the books. 1 more to go. Miley's actually closed a bit on Bradish here as the race has gone on. Coming to the checkered flag, the H&F Trucking Bill Kell Racing Engines 09. Started up front, kept it there flag to flag. Lou Bradish wins it. Ben Miley second. Mike Johnson third. Dave Wade fourth. Brandon Burgoon and Rich Appolito will be next. He is on a roll, as they say. Inherited the win last Saturday night. Green is out. To St. Clairsville front row with Mosky and Banal. Banal will have the lead exiting turn 2. Mosky is second. Geisler is third. Tim Gold fourth. Here comes Michael Davis alongside of Scott Gunn for fifth. Scott Gunn on the outside around Timmy Gold for fourth. Big lead for Mark Banal. Scott Gunn flying up through there in the 14G alongside of Geisler now for third. Mosky still second. Gunn slides up between Mosky and Geisler. Timmy Gold in the 2G down on the very, very bottom. He moves to fourth. Geisler's back to fifth. Michael Davis is sixth. Jimmy Steffens and John Mullick are next. Scott Gunn sliding into second. But all by a straightaway. Good race behind him. Gunn now second by himself. Mosky third. Gold fourth. Geisler fifth. Michael Davis right behind Lynn as they race up off of 4, completing 4 laps. We're almost to halfway. Geisler to the outside of Tim Gold down the back straightaway. Wheel to wheel for fourth into 3 and 4. But all still your leader. Geisler makes the pass for fourth. Whoa, Jim Archireggi in the 1 out of shape in front of the leader, gets it straightened out. 4 laps to go. It's been all by a straightaway over Gunn. Mosky still third. Geisler a close fourth. First and second have checked out. Jim Archireggi pitting in the 1. Jim Steffens with a problem in car 84, also heading to the pits. Two laps to go, 2 to go. Tim Gold to the inside to pull alongside of Lynn Geisler. They've changed that position a couple of times in this race. Geisler back around Tim for fourth down the back straightaway. 1 to go for Mark Banal. Scott Gunn second. Mosky still third. Geisler by a half a car length over Gold in fourth. Michael Davis now a close sixth in the 7M. Checkered flag for Mark Banal. Scott Gunn second. Bob Mosky trying to hold on for third, and who's going to be fourth? It'll be Mosky third, and I think Geisler in Gold. Green is waving. Bill Robertson on the outside takes the lead in the 1B. Craig Katselis in the 1K second, 36 A.J. Poljak, the 08 of Jeff Broniszewski, 72 Craig Kamaker, DiLoretto in the 11, and Opachin in the 51. Craig Katselis losing the right rear wheel in the 1K. Caution is out. Lap counts, we've got 2 laps down. Bill Robertson and A.J. Poljak pacing the field. Green is out. Can't get him much closer than that. Robertson is your leader. Who's going to be second down the backstretch? A.J. Poljak in a 36. Has the second spot now. Can he hold it? He's up high. Jeff Broniszewski is third. Charlie DiLoretto fourth. And Ron Opachin and Craig Kamaker. Not often you see Opachin and Kamaker running at the back of the bus. That Chevy Caprice of Bill Robertson right in the middle. Leads him to the cross flag, signaling halfway. Poljak, Broniszewski, DiLoretto, Kamaker, and Opachin still running behind Bill Robertson, whose lead grows. Good friends with Pete Luria. Pittsburgh Pete picked up the win in the limited late preliminary, the crate late models, and Bill trying to follow the same procedures here in the pure stocks. Look at this, 3 wide for third. Jeff Broniszewski, the meat of a Kamaker DiLoretto sandwich there. Kamaker, who was running in the back, is now challenging for second. The Morley's Independent 72 moves to second as your leader takes the white flag. 1 lap remaining. A.J. Poljak in the 36 now third. Charlie DiLoretto to his inside. Broniszewski running fifth. Opachin trails the field here. Bill Robertson picking up the win. Craig Kamaker second. A.J. Poljak third. Charlie DiLoretto fourth. Jeff Broniszewski fifth. And then Ron Opachin in the 51. Court. DVDs of the racing action here in the Monster Half Mile. Here we go. Green is back out. Close call on the front stretch. Aaron Jones from the pole sets the pace. Joe Anthony in the 17 and Jake Simmons in the 68X are neck and neck for second. Darrell Robinson in the 1R is fourth. Mitch Waddellette in the 25th. Still Aaron Jones, and not by much. Joe Anthony on him like a new suit. Jake Simmons third, Darrell Robinson fourth. Here comes Bob Schwartzmiller in the 28. Schwartzmiller in the 28 trying to take fifth away from the 20 of Mitch Waddellette. Jones still your Anthony second. Joe trying to squeeze by on the outside as they head into turn one. The Speed Pro Larry's Auto centerline collision 17 of Joe Anthony, your new leader, getting by the Larry's Auto Simmons window cleaning 6 of Aaron Jones. Contact between Darrell Robinson and Jake Simmons. Robinson is now third. Simmons in the 68X is fourth. Schwartzmiller in the 28S is fifth. And it's Pat Weldon in the 45, the 10 of Nick Kachuba, Mitch Waddellette in the 20, and Jim Wagner in the 15. Halfway, 4 laps to go. Bob Schwartzmiller to the outside of Jake Simmons. Side by side for 4. Schwartzmiller able to make the pass. Joe Anthony leading. 66 Aaron Jones just ahead of Darrell Robinson in the 1R for second. Coming to complete lap 6, 2 to go. Jake Simmons, lots of blue smoke from underneath the 68 car. Nick Kachuba gets by. Jake gets into the turns. You can see the smoke coming out around that left front wheel. Big lead for Joe Anthony. He's putting one on him here with 1 to go. Aaron Jones second, Darrell Robinson third. Bob Schwartzmiller fourth, Nick Kachuba is fifth. Checkered flag waving for Joe Anthony, second to Aaron Jones. Darrell Robinson third, Bob Schwartzmiller fourth, Nick Kachuba fifth. Pat Weldon is next. And the 20 of Mitch Waddellette, Jake Simmons to the pits there on the final lap. 50-50 tickets on sale through the grandstands if you didn't get yours on the way in tonight. 50-50 tickets, Pittsburgh 100. E-Mods, green is out. Cody Barrick from St. Clairsville leads them into 1. Chris Bassich in the 71C second. Here comes Wayne Tessine rolling on the top shelf. Has to burp the throttle a bit right at the Calusi Chevy sign. Got ourselves a real race for second here off of 4. It's Barrick, your leader. Bassich second. Tessine third. Miller in the 4M fourth. Piece of plastic, something flying there on the front stretch. Shouldn't be a problem. Green stays out. Daryl Charlier, who started last in the 12, has climbed into the top 5 quickly here. Chris Bassich about to take the lead by a nose. Barrick battles back. They're side by side into turn number 3. Cody Barrick in the 17, Chris Bassich in the 71C. Still Barrick in front, Bassich second, Tessine third, Miller fourth, Charlier fifth. Cody Barrick still leading halfway, 4 to go. Daryl Charlier in the 12 around Kevin Miller for 4th. Charlier starting to trail some smoke though. Lots of blue smoke behind the 12 of Daryl Charlier. The W.J. Beitler and Warehousing Trucking, Boza Communications 12. Two laps to go, 2 to go. Black flag for the 12 of Daryl Charlier. He'll have to go into the pits. One more lap to go. It's Cody Barrick, Chris Bassich, and Wayne Tessine. Kevin Miller fourth, Bill Westlake fifth. Ohio drivers running 1 through 5. First 5 cars all from the Buckeye State. Checkered flag might be his first here at Pittsburgh. Cody Barrick out of St. Clairsville. Chris Bassich second. The 10 car of Wayne Tessine finishing third. 4M, Kevin Miller fourth. The 51 of Bill Westlake is fifth. Off the fourth turn they come. Starter Denny Carson waving the green flag, and off we go. Mitch Bassich takes the lead. J.E. Stalter. The Martins Ferry Leadfoot flying on the outside into the lead. And the track's got bite. He likes to go hammer down. J.E. Stalter, your leader. Bassich second. Chuck Kennedy third. Chuck gets a little high into one. Boy, Mitch Bassich, who started last, or Mike Bassich, who started last, challenging now for third in the 71M. J.E. Stalter in front, Mitch Bassich second. Chuck Kennedy still third, Mike Bassich fourth. Fifth is the 65 of Tom Martinek. Chuck Kennedy now moves the Austin's A1 into second. Mitch Bassich third. His nephew Mike right behind him trying to take the third spot, and does so in turn 4, but he pushes a bit and Uncle Mitch goes right back around. Halfway, Mike McKee pitting in car 33. Mike McKee to the pits in car 33. J.E. Stalter, still your leader. The over and under construction last lap Cafe GRS chassis. Chuck Kennedy's familiar Austin's A1 is second now, and he's actually closed in a bit on Stalter. Mitch Bassich still third, Mike Bassich fourth, and Kurt Habadell is now fifth in the Mach 5. 2 laps to go, 2 to go here. Mike Bassich now into third. The Blairmont Mechanical DFG Excavating 71 has come from the back to third. White flag waving. Oh, Chuck Kennedy goes up in a cloud of smoke. Kennedy limping to the outside of the racetrack as he shut it off. Field coming for the checkered flag. Out of Martinsville, Ohio, J.E. Stalter gets the win. Mike Bassich second. Kurt Habadell, the last lap charge, will get third. Mitch Bassich fourth, and Tom Martinek in the 65 will finish fifth. The Ohio license DQC 7667 with the lights on. Ohio license DQC 7667 Silver Colt in the parking lot. Lights on. Six-lap heat race for the amateur stocks. Oh, man. Oh, Larry the Cable Guy. Up, over, and back down. Jason Herniak back on all 4 wheels. Well, not the kind of night we were hoping for Jason after we talked to him before the races, but I'm sure he's laughing in the car right now. He was talking about how good of a job Tim Fulmer did putting that roll cage in the car. I'm glad he. Rick Gorsuch, Robbie Torrance. Bring the field up to speed off of 4. Green is out. Oh, now we got Todd Evans in the 5-star with lots of smoke. There may be nobody passing him. You won't be able to see. He still got the hammer down. Black flag for the 5-star. He gets out of the way. Todd will have to go to the pits. Robbie Torrance is your leader. Rick Gorsuch second. John Chips is third. 714, Eric Goldberg fourth. Adam Scheidel in the 125. Terry Kern to 39. Davey Lee in the 96 are next. 2 laps down, 2 to go. 2 down, excuse me, and 4 to go. John Chips now trying to take second away from Rick Gorsuch. Rick Cowboy Gorsuch on the high side. John Chips pestered him on the low side at the halfway mark. Two laps from the home stretch, 2 laps to the checkered flag. Eric Goldberg in the 714. Challenging John Chips for third. White flag for your leader, defending track champion Robbie Torrance. Robbie Red Torrance. Frank Piccolino in a 3-car headed to the pits. Robbie Torrance, leading winner and track champion a year ago, will pick up the heat race win in the amateur stocks with Rick Gorsuch, John Chips, Eric Goldberg, 4th and 5th to last Saturday's feature winner, Adam Scheidel in the 125. Next up is our Young Guns feature event. Yeah, the green's waving. Four laps. Dusty Curry has been your leader from the start. In fact, the guys haven't really changed distances between them since we were on the pace lap by the looks of it. They've just stayed about the same apart. It's Curry, your leader. Todd Janis second and Rich Mason third. Janis now trying to get a little closer here to Dusty. 2 down and 2 to go. Dusty running right down at the cone. Here goes Todd Janis, going to motor on by. Down the back straightaway, Janis in front, Curry second, last week's winner Rich Mason third. Todd, a 14-year-old out of Robinson Township. 1 lap to go. Todd Janis wasn't able to run last Saturday, but is running well here tonight. They come off of 4. Curry trying to close the gap, but it's going to be Todd Janis taking the win in the Young Guns tonight. Two weeks, two different winners. All right, how about a nice hand, folks? Todd Janis. Come around here, Todd. Got you a nice new feature win hat you can wear to school proud on Monday. Way to go.
Yeah, it was great out there. I'd just like to say thanks to my dad and family for the support and getting the car done.
Have you ever raced anything before?
No. Not at all.
First time. Have you driven on the street?
No, not really.
You don't want to tell anybody anyway, right? Well, that's pretty cool. You get out in a race car, 14 years old, and you win.
Yeah, it's just great. How
long did it take to build the car?
Well, we started about, I want to say November or something like that. It was fun. It was a long time. It was a lot of work.
And that's what you learn, right?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks.
Todd Janis, ladies and gentlemen, your winner in the Young Guns.
Grab the flag and kneel down right here by the
Green is waving. Off we go. Pete Reck, the Glick Fire Equipment 9, has the early lead. Larry Marks second. Jason Ryder third. Pete Laurie to the outside of Ryder. Moving to third as they race into 3. Ryder and Loria side by side. Tim Fulmer in the 7C is 5th. Nick Duratz in the 80 is next. Pete Reck continues to lead. Close for second. Pete Laurie in the 11. Larry Marks in the 17. Wheel to wheel here in 4 as Reck gets way high in the 9. He's still got the lead. Marks by a nose in second. Loria is third into turn number 1. Pittsburgh Pete now to second again. Marks in third. Jason Ryder fourth. Tim Fulmer fifth. Duratz is sixth. Kyle Lucan seventh. Laura Lucan eighth. Mike Cesare to the inside of Laura as they race into 3 and 4. Contact between the 04 and the 35. They separate down the front stretch. Jason Ryder in the 76 now to the inside of Larry Marks in the 17 as Pete Laurie tries to run down Pete Reck. It's Pete and Pete out in front. The Glick Fire Equipment, McGurvey's Electric Rocket. Pete Reck, you still your leader. Pete Laurie is second. Third is Marks. Tim Fulmer now to fourth. Jason Ryder slides back a spot to fifth in car 76. Duratz in the 80 is sixth. Cesare is up to seventh in the 35 after starting 12th. Kyle Lucan in the 84 is 8th. Kirk Young in the 5Y 9th. And Laura Lucan in the 04 is 10th. Tim Fulmer about to lose the right front fender of the 7C car. Hasn't slowed him down yet. He tries to take third away from Larry Marks. Loria sparks off the wall as he comes down the front straightaway in the 11. Reck still your leader. Loria second. Third is up for grabs into 3. Tim Fulmer in the 7C, Larry Marks in the 17. 8 laps down and 12 to go. Traffic ahead for your race leader, Pete Reck to the outside of Mark Motes Jr. Wreck is still in front, but he's got a bad push in turn 4, and here comes Loria with a run at your leader down the front stretch into turn 1. Caution is out. We got a car to the inside right there where your leaders were going. Brian Hoffman in car 57 spins around to bring out the caution in the inside of the first turn. 9 laps are down, so it'll be a double foul restart since we're not halfway here on the restart. Here they come off of turn 4. The green is out. Wreck leads. Loria close to the wall again. He got the wall one time, had some sparks flying. He dives to the inside of Wreck and takes the lead in turns 1 and 2. Cal Lucan bouncing off the wall in the 84 car. Down the back straightaway he goes. Wreck has got a problem in the 9 car. He's slowing down. He's got a tire going down or what? Cal Lucan to the pits in car 84. Pete Wreck continues to limp in the 9. Now he crosses the racetrack. Green stays out. It's Pittsburgh. Pete Loria in front. Tim Fulmer second. Larry Marks third and sideways. Jason Ryder in the 76 fourth. Nick Duratz fifth. Mike Cicera sixth. Kirk Young seventh. Ray Brown is eighth. Laura Lucan is ninth. And Bobby Castlebetter is 10th. As Pete Wreck, your early race leader, heads to the pits. The Imperial Tire and Automotive Divert Motorsports, number 11. Laps down. Jason Ryder slowing down. Ryder, who was running in the 4th spot, heading to the pits in car 76. That moves the 80 of Nick Duratz into 4th. Mike Cicera in the 35 is 5th, and Larry Marks is slowing down in the 17. He was running 3rd. He's off the pace. Lots of attrition here. Might be getting slick out there. All right, we're going to line them up, and here they come off of 4, and the green is out. Pete Loria continues to lead. Tim Fulmer second, Mike Cicera third, Kirk Young fourth, and Ray Brown is 5th now. Cicera to the inside of Fulmer, moving to 2nd. Mike trying to make it 2 wins in a row. More laps to go. 5 laps remaining. Back in the field, close racing between Brian Hoffman, Larry Marks, Nick Duratz, Pete Wreck. As the rain returns. Three laps to go. Rain starting to fall again. Loria's lead has grown. Look out, Pete Wreck in the 9 almost lost the handle off of 4. We got a car against the wall. The 7C of Tim Fulmer against the wall right at the Calusi Chevy sign exiting turn 2. So 2 laps from the checkered flag. The Advanced Auto Parts crate late models are back up to speed. It's Laurie in front, Cecere challenging on the inside. 1 lap to go. 5th is up for grabs. Laura Lucon as Cecere goes to the inside of Gloria, but can't make it stick in 1 and 2. Pittsburgh Pete leads them into 3 in the Imperial Tire and Automotive Divert Motorsports 11. Through 3 and 4 they come. Gloria will get the win. Cecere from 12th to 2nd. Kirk Young 3rd, Ray Brown 4th, and Laura Lucon will win the race for 5th. How about a nice hand, folks, for Pete Loria. Got a Pennsylvania Motor Speedway feature winner hat for you. I guessed wrong on the adjustment there. I thought your head was bigger than that. No, just kidding. Congratulations.
Thanks, Dial. Appreciate it. It's a little rough out there. I'm getting kind of old for all them bumps down there. They better smooth it out some. But got the car out, blew all the dust off it. It's been sitting for 2 years. So Don Diver threw a couple little adjustments from the Juke George, not much, and we win. I like it.
Did you fall asleep during all the intermissions there?
No, I had enough people talking to me to fall asleep. I usually stay up pretty much. So.
Hour and 45 minutes, maybe the longest race ever run here.
Yeah, especially for 20 laps.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Pete Loria, folks, your winner in the Advanced Auto Parts crate late models. 17 will try it again. Green is waving, and off we go. It's Burgoon with the lead. Johnson slips. He gets past inside and outside. Burgoon has the lead. Gold and Geisler running together into 3 and 4. Look out, Tim Gold in the 2G right up alongside of Brandon Burgoon, but it's Burgoon leading lap 1, his first lap led in the late models. Tim Gold alongside in turn 2. Gold has the advantage down the back straight away. They're back even into 3. Geisler right behind them, then Dave Wade, and now Mark Banal. Banal slides to 4th in the T8. Here they come down the front stretch. Geisler by Gold for 2nd. Into 1. Brandon Burgoon, your leader. The Three Rivers Scrap Metal 17 ahead of the Cochran Automotive 1CO. Banal almost spins the car in turn 3 and 4. He gathers it back up. 3 laps are down. Burgoon still leads. Geisler putting the pressure on. Here comes Banal. The T8 moves to 3rd. Gold is 4th. Wade is 5th. Side by side for the lead off of 4. Brandon Burgoon and Lynn Geisler head into 1 and 2. Through 3 and 4. Geisler slips a bit coming off of 4, and Burgoon extends the lead with 20 laps to go. 20 to go. Scott Gunn and Dave Wade battle for 5th. Michael Davis, Mike Johnson. Jared Miley's come a long way. He came from the back of the pack. He's up in the top 10. Geisler trying to close back in on Burgoon. Into 1. Youth and experience. Burgoon's first year of the late models. Geisler the all-time leading late model winner here. And Mark Banal charging in the 3rd spot. Geisler again, right on Burgoon's tail, completing lap number 7. Jim Archireggi is lapped in the 1 car. Geisler now goes to the inside in turn 2. Lynn takes the lead as they motor down the backstretch. Burgoon 2nd, Banal a close 3rd. 4th is Gold. Gunn is 5th. Michael Davis is up to 6th. Wade has dropped to 7th. Jared Miley is 8th. Mike Johnson is 9th, and Ben Miley is 10th. Jared Miley around Dave Wade. Geisler, Burgoon, and Benall head off into one. The battle behind them, a good one. Look out, Tim Gold in the 2G. Trying to get by the one of Jim Arcureggi. Scott Gunn on the outside gets by both for fourth. Benall to the inside of Burgoon. The duel for second into turn one. Benall slides in under Brandon and takes the second spot. Burgoon close to the wall in turn two. He backs out of it and loses lots of racetrack. Geisler and Benall, two of the all-time leading late model winners here at Pittsburgh. Giving it their all. Fast track here tonight. Geisler with 65 career wins, Benall 39. Into four. Mark with a run off the bottom, trying to pull alongside of Lynn. 11 laps are down. Benall will take the lead into turn one. Geisler tries to run him back on the back straightaway. Traffic not far ahead for the leaders. Burgoon still third. Gunn is fourth. Michael Davis is a close fifth at the halfway mark. 13 down, 12 to go. That's CJ Rayburn chassis hooking up in the wet surface here tonight. Benall, who started back in row number 5, started in the 9th spot, taking the lead just before halfway. 11 to go. Traffic ahead for Benall. Burgoon still third. Michael Davis has now come to fourth. Davis started 11th. He is up to fourth. Arcureggi pitting in the 1 cars. Benall tries to lap the 21 of Tony Mussolino. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. Benall off a turn 2 down the back straightaway. 1 car, lap car between he and Lynn Geisler. Burgoon third. Davis fourth. Scott Gunn is fifth. 6th is right now the 2G of Tim Gold, then the 2J of Mike Johnson, and the H1 of Jared Miley. That's a good race right there for 6th, almost 3 wide in turn 4. Johnson on the outside makes the pass. But all now 2 lap cars between himself and Lynn Geisler. Eight laps to go, 8 to go. But all down the back straightaway, leading by almost a straightaway now. Able to maneuver his car a little better about the lap. Last week's winner, Lou Bradish. But all around Bradish. Lou unable to advance at all tonight in the 09. Geisler still having a hard time getting around the 21 of Tony Mussolino. Seems to be everywhere Lynn goes, the 21 goes. And now he'll pass him in turn 2. But Benall has checked out here with 5 laps to go. He's lapped up to almost 10th place. Five to go. Around the 99 of Ben Miley. And the 76 of Dave Wade. In a pretty good car here last week. He was in the top 5. But he is the class of the field here tonight. Did not waste his long charging into contention. Got to third in a hurry. Once he's taken the lead, he is just checked out. Straightaway, more than a straightaway on Lynn Geisler. And Michael Davis is now to third. The 7M car having his 2nd week in a row. He's charged his way toward the front. He is third now. Burgoon is off the pace. Brandon Burgoon, who was running 4th, heads to the pits. That moves Scott Gunn to 4th. Mike Johnson is now 5th in the 2J. Johnson is your 5th place car. Here comes your leader. The white flag is waving for Mark Benall, trying to collect his 40th career late model win here at Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. The the Vic Hill Racing Engines, Lewis Decals, CJ Rayburn Chassis. Off of 4 he comes. Checkered flag is waving for Mark Banal. Lynn Geisler will bring the 1C, the Cochran car, home second. Bradish goes up in smoke. Michael Davis third. Scott Gunn fourth. Fifth to Mike Johnson. Jared Miley from last to sixth. All right, here he comes. Made his way out of the car. Mark Banal, your winner. Lynn Geisler's car obviously hot there at the end as he's got steam coming out of his. I don't know. You hit something. Look at that. That's what that steering wheel's for. You're not supposed to be doing that. What'd you hit?
You know, I don't know, Doc.
You were going so damn fast, I don't think you could hit anything.
That's what I thought, you know. I told my boy, I said, you know, if we run good here tonight, he said, you won't have to call me an asshole like you did Tuesday up at Lernerville.
Who said that?
My son.
Oh, your crew chief.
Yeah, he said, you run like an ass, which I did. So this sort of made up for it.
Well, you know, when you get a track like this here, I think you just like your eyes get real big.
Oh, yeah, Doc, I love this, you know, and especially the motor program we got in the car we got here. I didn't want to see this in rain out tonight.
No, did it feel as fast as it looked?
Oh, yeah, you know, it was kind of hard on lap cars. You didn't know exactly where they were going to go, but it seemed like I could have went anywhere. You know, even when I slowed up, it was pretty decent. Where my other cars, like the Rockets and that, if you slow up, it makes them harder to drive. This is just a pleasure to drive, especially on a track like this tonight.
Yeah, you got to third real quick, and Brandon was running good, and Lynn was there. But, man, once you got by them, you were gone.
Well, yeah, you know, I was just waiting to see what moves they were going to do. As long as they didn't take each other out, that's the main thing. You know, just try to watch the guys in front of you. You don't watch your hood pins. You watch your cars in front of you and the lap cars.
This is your 40th late model win here.
Hey, that's pretty good for an old man, isn't it?
Man, getting older every day, right?
That's it.
Congratulations. How about a nice hand, folks, for Mark Banal. 10 and Broniszewski in the 08. Two guys who had good runs here last Saturday. Bring the field off of 4. 15 laps for the pure stocks. The green is out. Broniszewski leads them into 3. Kachuba is second. DiLoretto on the 11, a close third. Schwartzmiller is 4th. Darrell Robinson running 5th in the 1R. On the outside, coming for 4th would be the 66 of Aaron Jones. Your leader, the Taylor Auto Body, Tomai's Towing, Bellevue True Value 08, Jeff Broniszewski, and he's got a healthy lead here in the early going. 3 wide almost for 5th. Darrell Robinson in the 1R, Joe Anthony in the 17, Schwartzmiller in the 28, and the 72 of Craig Kamiker right there as well. Broniszewski still your leader. Darrell Robinson now to the outside of Charlie DiLoretto. Or excuse me, that's the 66 of Aaron Jones, my mistake. Jones now all the way to 3rd. Joey Anthony and Darrell Robinson side by side for 5th. Ten laps to go, 10 to go. Aaron Jones now 3rd, Joe Anthony 4th, Charlie DiLoretto is 5th. Anthony and Jones side by side. Down the back chute, it's still Jeff Broniszewski, but boy, they're ganging up behind him here. Nick Kachuba in the 10 trying to hold off the 17 of Joe Anthony. Aaron Jones in the 66 right there. DiLoretto is 5th, Kamaker 6th, Robinson runs 7th, Robertson is 8th, Schwartzmiller 9th, and Poljak is 10th. Joe Anthony now trying to pull alongside of your race leader, Jeff Broniszewski. Craig Katselis in the 1K has pitted. Joe Anthony, who started in the 9th spot, now challenging for the lead. The Larry's Auto 17 trying to get by the Taylor Auto Body 08. Still Broniszewski by a car length. We're past halfway. Kachuba 3rd. Kamaker has come to 4th. Aaron Jones is 5th. DiLoretto 6th. Robinson 7th. Robertson 8th. Schwartzmiller 9th. And Poljak 10th. Off at 2, Joe Anthony again. Pulling alongside the 08 of Jeff Broniszewski. Behind them, Craig Kamaker and Nick Kachuba now side by side. Anthony has the advantage in turn 4. Broniszewski trying to get back around him. It's going to be Joe Anthony leading at the end of lap 10. 5 to go. Jake Simmons with a problem in the 68X. Caution is out for the 68X. We got flames underneath the 68X of Jake Simmons. 10 laps down and 5 to go. Wow, what a good race we got going on here. Aaron Jones in the 66 having a run. He is 5th. Kamaker goes to the inside around Broniszewski for 2nd. Joe Anthony leading. Craig Kamaker 2nd. Broniszewski 3rd, and he's being pressured for that spot by Nick Kachuba and Aaron Jones. Darrell Robinson now trying to move into 5th. The 1R to the inside of Aaron Jones. 3 laps to go. Anthony on a rail. Trying to add his name to the Pure Stock win list here at Pittsburgh. Aaron Jones still 5th. 2 laps to go. One lap from his first career Pure Stock win. The Speed Pro Larry's Auto centerline collision Monte Carlo of Joe Anthony from Baldwin, heading into 3 and 4. Started 9th. Looks like he will finish first. Your Pure Stock winner, Joe Anthony. Craig Kamaker 2nd. Jeff Broniszewski 3rd, Nick Kachuba 4th, and Aaron Jones gets 5th, and it's Bill Robertson, I believe, ahead of Darrell Robinson. Career first for Joe Anthony. All right, how about a nice hand, folks? Joe Anthony gets his first in the Pure Stocks. Here, put this on. Feature winner hat. All right, congratulations.
Thanks.
You didn't make it, it wasn't easy. I mean, you had to start 9th.
Yeah, it was fun though. You know.
Well, it's got to be fun when you're moving forward like that.
These tracks are always fun when they're like this. Kind of makes it easier too when you got a good car. So
You're probably one of the. We have talked to a couple of guys tonight before the races. They said, "Man, I just want to get that first one." It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, I'll tell you that.
Well, it's a good car, and you're getting better and better, so I know this is not going to be the last.
No, I hope not.
People you want to thank?
Well, I'd like to thank Larry Marks. He's helped me out tremendously with this. Larry's Auto, that's the main sponsor of this car. My Uncle Jim, Ray, Ryan, he's not here tonight. Jesse, Mark, my wife Julie. If she didn't support me in this, I wouldn't be doing it myself. So, just everybody that helps us out with the cars.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Joe Anthony, ladies and gentlemen, your winner for the first time in the Pure Stocks. Off of 4 they come. The green is waving. Havidel goes up across the racetrack to seen as your leader. Chris Bassich moves to second. We got a wreck, though, in turn 1. No, it's 48. 48 and 48. Danny Nakutis and David Mercer, the 48s, have come together in turn 1. Block 5. Kurt Havidel, the pilot tonight for Joel Johns. 10, Wayne Tessine. Good start as they race off a 4. Oh, the front 2 get together. And now we got a heck of a wreck. We have a heck of a wreck. Front row tangled, and that just got everyone. Kurt Havidel in the Mach 5, way up on the wall there for a while. Daryl Charlier in the 12, 33 Mike McKee. Bill Westlake in the 51 is parked down there. Green waving this time, and off we go. Mike Bassich takes the lead by just a nose over Wayne Tessine. Tessine back on the outside, though, into 3. Chris Bassich and Cody Barrick wheel to wheel behind them. Tessine will lead lap 1. J.E. Stalder moves into 5th in the 17E. Martinek is 6th. Chris Bassich 4th, Cody Barrick 3rd. Tessine leads with Mike Bassich 2nd. Caution is out. Pacing the field. Waiting for the drop of the green before taking off. All right, there's the green. Now we can go. Oh, brothers Bassich. It's Mike 2nd. Cody Barrick and Chris Bassich wheel to wheel for 3rd. J.E. Stalder still 5th. Now Stalder climbs up the banking. Bassich gets by or stays ahead of him on the outside. It's a senior leader. Dennis Niederreiter close to the wall. The 68 losing some ground. This will be lap 6. 9 to go. 33, Mike McKee up in smoke on the backstretch. McKee headed for the pits as we get close to the halfway mark. Halfway. He is opening it up. It's a straightaway advantage now. The DT Dyno Woodruff Carbs. Channel of Wayne to Scene. 5 laps from the checkered flag. Things are tightening up for second. 71M Mike Bassage, 17 Cody Barrick, 71C of Chris Bassage. J.E. Stalter still 5th in the 17E. Martinick in the 65-6. Drystad is 7th. Niederreiter 8th. Mitch Bassage is 9th, and Kevin Miller, last week's winner, runs 10th. J.E. Stalter closing in on Chris Bassage as Cody Barrick dives to the inside of Mike Bassage and slides into second. Your leader lapping the 9 of Clayton Kennedy. Coming around to complete lap number 13. 2 to go. White flag for Wayne to see. Be his 59th career win in the E-Modifieds. Bruce Drystad braking here on the final lap in the 18. Here comes your leader. Tassine will get the win, going wire to wire. Cody Barrick in the 17 has a Pittsburgh best second place finish. Mike Bassage 3rd, Chris Bassage 4th, and J.E. Stalter 5th. Well, better ending than I guess start.
Yeah, that was a bad deal there, that first lap. When the track's got a lot of bite in it, everybody's fast. It's fast everywhere, and things happen. You know, I've raced here 11, 12 years. I haven't been in many wrecks, and I don't race like that. It definitely wasn't nothing intentional. So.
Car keeps working. You're usually good in the slick, maybe not so when it's wet like this, but tonight, wow.
When we kind of got away from that spec motor, and that was what I think made us good when it was slick. We got a little better motor. Last year we didn't do quite as good on a slick track, and I think it's because we got a little more motor than we had before. So,
people you want to thank?
Basically, just my family. We don't really have a lot of sponsors. Our engine shop and dyno shop, pretty much. Couldn't really do what we're doing without it. So, that's the most important things.
How about a nice hand? Wayne to Senior winner in the E-Modifieds. Green is out. Robbie Torrance from the pole has the lead. John Chips in a 38 to second. 3 wide scramble for third. Davey Lee in the 96. To his inside comes the 714 of Eric Goldberg. Rick Gordon car is 5th. Torrance, Goldberg now challenging for the lead. Davey Lee splits the seam. He's to third. Chips is back to fourth. Gorsuch is fifth. Last week's winner, Adam Chital, running sixth. Eric Goldberg trying to get the lead. Almost spun the car there coming off of four. Davey Lee goes to the outside of Goldberg, who slides up into a spot. Uh-oh, contact between the 38 and the 96. Lee hits the wall and keeps going, but that looked like it was going to be nasty for a minute. Davey will head to the pits, and the green stays out with both bumpers dragging. Robbie Torrance being shadowed all the way around by the 714 of Eric Goldberg. Five laps complete. John Chips has got the front two in the 38. Goldberg going for it. I mean, he's going for it. In there hard. He pushes up. He's got the lead at the halfway mark. Five laps from the finish. Three laps to go. Eric Goldberg has left them behind. This is it, the final lap. White flag waving one more time around the Monster half mile. Here he comes through 3 and 4. Eric Goldberg will get his first win of 2006. All right, he's out of the car. Eric Goldberg picks up the win. Come on, Eric. Good. How are you?
Very good, very good.
It's running a little hot.
We just pushing a little bit hard. A lot of mud out there.
Fast.
I hope so.
Now, how about the move for the lead? You drove in there pretty hard. That was, you went for it.
I just drove it as hard as I could. It was sticking wherever I put it, so I just kept running it.
People you want to thank?
I want to thank my wife and my boy Angelo and Daniel, my friends that all came out to help me and sponsor me. My sponsors, Cotman and my South Hills Car Store and Sunrise Motors and the Opatchin boys.
All right, how about a nice hand, folks, for Eric Goldberg, your winner in the amateur stocks. Well, we made it. We thank you for coming out. We hope you enjoyed the action, and we look forward to seeing you here next Saturday. Take your time exiting the Speedway. Have a safe trip home. Enjoy your week, and we'll see you Saturday night.